Hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, another windy day. Not all day. I mean, this morning started off calm, but didn't last long. The winds came up, and they weren't supposed to, but they did. Yeah, go figure. So anyway, got a lot to cover today. I want to wish you all a happy summer solstice. Today is the first day of summer, and we all love summer, right? I'm sorry, I was just picking a piece of rice out of DOG's head here. He'd been mixing rice in with their food, but when I bring it out to them at the table, they all dive underneath it before I get it dumped out, and they get it in their hair. Try to get that out of there whenever I can. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So today is summer solstice. And today, for those of you who are going to be setting up solar panels, today, a few days before, a few days afterwards, anywhere in this week was actually a good time, or still is a good time, if you're setting up your solar panels, to discover where you want to point your solar panels to get the best sun. Not only which direction, north, south, east, and west to point them, but at what angle to have them at. Okay, and how do we do that? Well, let me see if I can show you this. Got a little piece of wood here, and we're going to take this over here by my solar panels. Now it's late in the day here, but on the summer solstice is your best day to do this, or in the week of the summer solstice, because that's when you get the most sun through the longest part of the day. Okay? I hope the winds aren't bothering you. I stepped out here in the wind. All right, so right now my panels are pointing like right up there, but the sun's way over there. Well, how does that work? Well, at this time of year, this month, and this week, this month, in the northern hemisphere, our sun is running across the southern sky. Okay, so we're going to be basically facing south, but not directly south. How do we figure what's best? Well, we got to figure out that the actual midday. That doesn't mean noontime. Midday is the exact middle time between the time that the sun rose, comes up over the horizon in the east, and exactly the time that it sets in the west. Okay? So when the sun first peaks up till the sun last peaks down, that's right in the middle of that is the time that you need. So at that time, you want to come out into stupid. I'm telling you, these flies are irritating. They know when your hands are busy. Anyway, you want to come out into where you're going to set your panels up and set something on the ground that stands straight up and down. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Hey, come on, get out of the way. Come on, you quit photobombing me. You know I'm doing a video. Let's see if I can get this doing. Okay, the winds are blowing, so I don't know if it's going to stay very... Nope, it wasn't going to stay. Anyway, I'll hold it up for a second and show you. Okay, so I stand it up, and there's the shadow that's cast. Now, in midday, the sun would be over in that direction, so the shadow would be cast back this way. Okay, DOG, quit it. Come on, you guys. You know I'm shooting video. You know I don't need to be bothered when I'm doing that. All right, so anyway, what you want to do, you two, get out of the way. What you want to do is you want to set that up so you get your shadow. And then, Runt, you two, you guys are all really getting into it here. Get over there in the shade and relax. Sorry, people. So anyway, you're going to set it up to where you get your shadow cast. Then you need another straight edge. All right, move it. Move it. Come on, that's enough. Get over there. Move it. Oh. All right, so you want to get another straight edge long enough to go from the top of this to the edge of the shadow. And then that straight edge that's laying there will point exactly where you want to point your panels at. So once you get that set, then what you want to do is you can take a flat piece of wood like this and nail a long piece of wood like this and nail a flat piece on the bottom. And then place it right in the center of a panel. Okay? Now you see the shadow is cast over in that direction? Well, at that point, when you get them set to where you want them, fine-tuned, there will be no shadow at all. There won't be any shadow anywhere around this item. Then you've got your panel set at the right angle, in the right direction, for the best efficient solar that you can collect off those panels. You don't need any special tools or gauges, just a couple of straight edges, that'll do it. All right? All right, so since we got that done, let's move on. Since we were rudely interrupted in the middle of a video, right, little girl? Tell them. So anyway, next in line, remember I showed you that that great card I got from an old customer and friend of mine from where I used to be as a general contractor in business. Well, they sent me that $100 Home Depot gift card. And guess what? Today I was going to town with the new neighbors. I'm going to stand here in the shade out of the wind. And figured, well, I'll go to Home Depot while I'm in town. And that'll be a good thing. And it'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll be able to pick up a few things I need. And then I'll come back and I'll go by the post office and see if I've got any mail, which I'm expecting. And kill it all in one quick, easy trip. Okay, well, I opened up the gift card package, and somebody had taken the PIN number sticker, and they cut the gift card in half and kept the magnetic strip part of it. And this poor guy that sent it to me bought it at an Albertsons supermarket, and they charged him $100 for it, and then it was already stolen. So it's a scam that they're doing. So how does this scam work? Well, I looked it up online. And what they do is they do exactly that. They steal the card while they're in the store. They take it around to a nice quiet aisle where there's nobody around and no cameras looking directly at them. And then they use some type of a device to open the top of the package carefully, slitting across the top of the package, so they can work the card out of the package. And then they take the PIN number off of the card, and they cut the magnetic strip part off the top of the card, and then they slip the other remnants of the card back in the same package with the barcode showing out the back side. So nobody's the wiser. They see the barcode out there. That's what the person at the register scans to see what the price is on the card, and then they take your money and they put that much money on the card. All right, well, what happens is these scammers take that home to their computer, and they have a card reader there. Sorry, I had an ant on my foot. They have a card reader there, and they scan that through there into their computer, and they track that card. As soon as money is placed on that card, they take the card or use it right there at their own skimmer, and they skim it, and they suck the money right out of the account. So it's empty the same time that it actually gets charged. The money gets put in there, and these idiots take it out. Okay, so here's my idea. Elect me for president. I'll fix it. I'll change it so the rule is, from now on in this country, anybody who pulls crap like that deprives another person of their just deserves. If they do that, so they're committing a criminal offense against humanity, not just against one person. We do not need those people. Okay? Those people do not belong on this earth. And the more they get away with it, the more they're going to try to get away with it. And the more they tell their friends, oh, this is easy. You can make this much money a day on it. No. Stops right now. If I was in charge, I would say the law is now. Any of you caught ripping off another person, I don't care if it's for $1 or $5. If you have that audacity to take from somebody else who needs it without remorse of any kind, then you are sentenced immediately to death. And I don't mean hanging. You know, hanging is an old thing. You can hang them in the public square. None of the snowflakes are going to show up. Oh, no, you can't do that. That's wrong. You know, you can't throw people in jail anymore because, oh, no, that's wrong. They've got to have all kinds of facilities. They need swimming pools and big screen TVs. And they need exercise rooms. Bullshit. You know what? You're catering to the wrong people. You're supposed to be catering to us honest people, not to the criminals. So screw you. The bottom line is those people need to be facing a firing squad. Okay? Now let me explain something to you. Firing squad. In the real rules of a firing squad, they have a number of riflemen standing there. Now, those men have just drawn a rifle off of the rack that was set up for them just for the firing squad. Only one of those rifles has a live round in it. All the others have blanks. So nobody out of the group knows who shot the person. Nobody knows which rifle it was that actually killed the person. You know what? I say screw that. Give every person on the firing squad a live round. And then tell those people in the firing squad, everybody gets to choose any part of the body they feel best suited for this guy's punishment to shoot at. All right? Let's put 6 or 7 of them out there on the squad. Now I got 7 bullets going down range at this person. One guy shoots a finger off, the other guy shoots an arm off, the other guy shoots a leg off, the other guy shoots a foot off, whatever. Okay, now if the guy is still alive after all of this, then the sergeant at arms pulls out his handgun and gives one for the fatal shot. It's that simple, all right? I don't have a problem with that. And I'll guarantee you that the day after those laws take effect, you're not going to see a single crime committed in this nature. It'll be done. It'll be all over with. That's my ruling on it, and I'm sticking to it. You know what? I'm sick and tired of scum running this world. Speaking of scum, lawyers and judges. All a judge is a lawyer with a lower IQ. All of them, even police officers, all need to be held to a higher standard. Any of them caught breaking any small infraction of a law, not to mention anything larger, which they all do, but any small infraction of the law, they are immediately guilty of the worst felony possible that a man can commit, and they are not jailed. They're put in front of that firing squad. And I'll tell you what, all of a sudden we're going to have a pretty decent legal system. We're going to have quit having illegal lawyers and illegal judges and crooks running this country. Politicians, same thing. You know what? Screw this recall thing. We don't recall and take a vote on whether we want to take the person off of the line. If there's enough reason to recall a person, he's recalled. That day, not a week from now, not putting it to a vote. Screw that. It's now. You're out of here. Get out of here. You committed a crime against the people caught you, you're out of here. We're the bosses, not you. And that's my rant for the day. All right, last of all, going on a nice note, I want to give a great thanks to Tony and Leanne from Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. And I've mentioned them many, many times. The name of their YouTube channel is Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. Tony and Leanne are great. I met them once over here, and we became good friends, and we are always in contact. And they do a little skit every Tuesday on their channel called I Have Questions. And you can mail in a question that you want answered, something stupid like who said that 2 fingers up means peace. All right, they'll get the answer and let you know, and it's fun. So, well, they may not get the answer, but somebody who's watching will get the answer and post it on their comments. You can go back and check it out and see what the answer was. Fun stuff. But anyway, I've been helping them set up their solar system for a while, and they saw that I was setting up my new system and I needed to get new cables. So they sent me new cables. Well, not new ones, but some that they had left over from changing their system over. I helped them upgrade from a 12-volt system to a 48-volt system. And they sent me the old cables that they had on their batteries, which are all 1-aught cables. And I'll be using those on my system here. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting tired of these flies landing on my back knowing my hands are busy. Anyway, so today I got those cables in the mail. And I took a picture of the box and sent it to them in text and said, thank you very much, I got the box today. Then when I opened it, there was a surprise inside. And here it is. Okay. They sent me in this nice card. And this really choked me up, because this is really nice to receive from anybody. And my new friends sent this along. So I'll give you a chance to read this right here. And isn't that nice? I thought that was really, really nice. And I had a little note tucked inside. It says, howdy brother, no sense in these cables laying around our place. Thanks for all your assistance in our new 48-volt system. Love ya, Tony and Leanne. Go solar. You betcha, guys. Thank you very much. I promised myself I wasn't going to tear up while reading this, but I had to anyway. So anyway, that's it. I got the cables inside. They're all red, but I just happen to have a can of black plastic spray paint in my shop. So I'm going to tape off the terminal ends and spray 3 of them black so that I have what I need. And I'll be able to get those things set up on my batteries tomorrow and get the 8 gauge off of there. And then I may run a cable outside with a 100-watt solar panel and put it on them just to keep them charging for a while I'm waiting for the time to switch them over. So anybody out there that likes this thing, send a message in the comments below or questions below. I'll be glad to answer them. I'll take care of you. And no, I'm not like other YouTubers. I usually get back to you within a day's time of you posting your question or comment. So thank you very much. This is G-Bear signing off.